that's what we are. Because I think Ole Miss I thought A&M was the most complete team because I thought they were better defensively, but Ole Miss is better offensively than anybody in the league, in my opinion. Lane Kiffin, like him or don't like him, Lane Kiffin takes tremendous pride, and I think he's the best that I've ever seen. He picks the quarterbacks and the wide receivers. He picks them personally. Nobody's involved in it but him. And if you look, he lost all his wide receivers from a year ago to this year, and they run by everybody. I mean, and then he takes a quarterback from Division II that's lighting it up. It's playing as good as anybody in the country. He's really, really good at that, and he's left a really good football team.
But all of the mess that surrounds him is just
he can't help it. He can't get out of his own way. I don't know what it is, but he just can't. He can't leave in the right way. You know, and people.
And I don't understand why people can't just let him go.
Go
and have all this drama around him.
But Chip, I think Ole Miss's AD tried his best to help Lane. And everybody was on their AD for the decision he made, but I don't blame him. You know, do you let them stay or do you tell them to go? It depends on who it is.
Hello?
I think there's one rule. It's who it is. And can I trust Lane Kiffin for 2 weeks around?
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case. Now, let's join the Primetime Sports team for tonight's featured game from WGNS and Big G TV.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome in to tonight's Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins here tonight on WGNS State Farm Prep Sports, as we broadcast from Middle Tennessee Christian School. It's MTCS and PCA in a battle of region opponents, a battle of neighbors. This is the battle of the airstrip, if you want to call it that. But these two teams have definitely had some great battles over the years. There have been some lopsided battles in these. I think tonight you're going to be treated to some really good basketball. So hope you'll stay tuned for that tonight. Plus, we've got a lot of other games that are going on around the county we'll take a look at next on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. So hang in with us. We're going to take a break, come back for the Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, and have that Rick's Barbecue County Roundup as we continue State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back at Middle Tennessee Christian School. It's the Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And time now for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. At Rick's Barbecue, you'll find fresh, never frozen meats, slow smoked the traditional way, over real hickory wood and custom-built pits for unbeatable flavor. From tender pork and juicy chicken to mouth-watering beef, every bite is crafted with care. Don't miss their other crowd pleasers like slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes. They got you covered from the pit to the plate. They're ready to satisfy your whole crew tonight out on Warrior Drive, just off of South Church Street. John Dinkins joins me, and John, I have a feeling this place is going to be packed. I went out to the parking lot since for the third time this season. I forgot my backpack, and there's not really any place to park in front of the gym. There's parking over at the front of the old Miller gym, I think, and across the street, but not here.
Yeah, there was a big crowd even for the JV game, and we had to fight, but this gym can handle it. If any gym can handle it, it'll be this gym. They're probably one of the biggest in Rutherford County in terms of single A anyway.
Yeah. A lot's been made of tonight's contest. I went back and looked over the history here just a little bit between these teams. Middle Tennessee Christian School lost twice, 53-20 and 53-33 in girls last year. In 2024, they had some battles, man. Some really close games in there in girls. Last year, MTCS girls, John, they lost Anna Clay Shirley and others, and then, you know, it just kind of snowballed on them in the worst possible way.
Yeah, that injury came real early in the season.
I think it was a volleyball injury, if I'm not mistaken.
May have been, yeah.
You know, or maybe in the first few games.
It was first 2 or 3 games of basketball. And so they struggled, but they have rebounded.
Yeah,
they've come in and
they've got the coach's daughter. Shayla Farrell's daughter is one of the starters on this team. A couple of transfers, and they're going to be in pretty good shape. What's interesting is I think it's since either 2019 or 2020, either PCA or Middle Tennessee Christian School has been in the championship game. And PCA, of course, won a state title. MTCS was runner-up a couple of times, and so was PCA. So I look for this in girls to especially be competitive tonight. MTCS at 4-1. Providence Christian is 4-2 on the season. The MTCS boys are 5-2. PCA boys are 5-3. And John, these were very lopsided games in boys. 103-40 PCA, 84-44, 103-26 in their meetings last year, for instance. And it's been a minute since MTCS has won this game with their rival. Tonight may be one of those chances they're a little closer to that.
Yeah, and that's an improved program as well. I mean, I'm kind of glad that, you know, it's unfortunate when you lose coaches, and they were good. They had 2 good coaches here, but sometimes you just need a fresh start, you know. And I think that's going to be the case for the boys, and hope to be there. I hope the coaches will be here for a long time.
Well, from what I have been able to find, the last time MTCS boys beat PCA was back in January of 2020, and it was a 69-31 victory. And of course, we remember 2020, PCA won the earlier game in that particular matchup 2-0, but it was a COVID win. So those will always be in the history books, but I hope we never see them again.
Right, exactly.
Here's a look at some of the other games going on tonight. Murfreesboro Central Magnet traveling to Grundy County. Laverne is at Cookeville this evening. Oakland traveling to Green Hill. Eagleville is at Pickett County. And John, there are not a lot of things in Byrdstown, but they'll be in the gym tonight, I'm sure, in Pickett County, and especially on the boys' side in that particular game. A lot of people think that may be number 1 and number 2 in boys in the state in single A.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. And I kind of like the idea that they're playing each other in the regular season. That's going to help both teams, really. I mean, you're going to get to see who you might possibly see in the state. It's a long way from there, but from that point, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Davey McLaren mentioned that.
I got asked to go on that road trip.
Oh, did you now?
I turned it down to be with you. I missed my granddaughter to be with you. What's wrong with me?
You'll see highlights.
What's wrong with me? She's already sent me a Facebook Live thing.
Oh, so did she?
I may not want to see it. I don't know.
I think that's going to be a competitive girls game there, just looking at the record solely. Pickett County 2-5. Eagleville is 3-5 in that. Blackman is also up on the plateau. They are playing Upperman this evening. Siegel is at Kip in Antioch. Hume Fogg is at Smyrna. Cane Ridge is at Stewart's Creek. Station Camp at Riverdale and Nolensville at Rockvale. So those are all of the games that are going on tonight. you get a lot of this, John, this time of the year. You get, teams just playing everybody else.
It seems like it's really spread out more, though, this year
Yeah.
for some reason. I think the districts are so small, they're trying to find as many teams as they travel. I know Eagleville did not take a bus tonight. They took cars. So I think that's a little more relaxing for them.
Yeah.
And the boys were going to go up a little later, about an hour later. So anyway, but you're traveling. A lot of them are traveling.
Yeah.
Have we ever played Hume Fog? I don't remember ever playing Hume Fog. Smyrna and Hume Fog?
It had to have been years ago if it happened. I don't remember ever doing a Hume Fog game. What makes this interesting, John, the single A is in Division II is so spread out, and you also have your state tournament a week earlier, so everything is pushed back a week. When teams are playing district tournaments, they're playing region and so forth. That's why you've got to get in a game like this, and this is a district game. There's a lot on the line here, and it's December 12th.
Yeah, it's really early. I mean, it really is, but not to them because they prepared for it, But they're not. It's not practice games for sure.
Yeah, I mean, these are going to go a long way in terms of determining seeding and all kinds of things. So very important games here tonight, and awfully glad to be here at Middle Tennessee Christian School. Let's take another quick timeout. We'll come back and set you up for this game tonight. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem is not going away.
State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep
all you
Basketball.
last-minute shoppers out there.
Welcome back. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance highlights local athletes all season long. And tonight and for the next little bit, we're going to be sharing with you some of the Region 3-6A all-region team winners. Some superlatives and academic honors will be the first few that we share with you. And the Region 3-6A MVP this year was Oakland's Craig Tutt. He was also the MVP of the Blue Cross Bowl and was a Mr. Football semifinalist. The offensive MVP was Gavin Hampton from Riverdale. And from Oakland, the defensive MVP was Travion Jackson. So congratulations to these athletes tonight on their all-region superlatives. And with that, we'll be continuing this. We've got quarterback of the year, running back of the year. We're going to be sharing all of this with you. That is your Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance highlight, helping you live your best life. Whether you're in the game, on the sidelines, or cheering from the stands, the doctors and staff at TOA are here for you online at TOA.com. Girls game coming up next right here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
It's State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
In a Rutherford County Classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back.
Primetime Sports proud to bring you its feature game on WNS Radio, WNSSports.com, and our Big G TV video channels.
Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball.
Eagleville has done it. State champions 4 years in a row.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships.
The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive.
Multi-year Tennessee Association of Broadcasters award winners Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, along with the Primetime Sports team, are standing by to bring you the game, which starts right now.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee Christian School. Time to get this girls game underway. Starting lineups from JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, winners trophies, along with Fans Heating and Air. And with that, and the play-by-play, here's John.
All right, Brian, for the PCA Lady Lions, it'll be Katie Madison Bjornstad, a senior, number 23. Allie Belton, number 2, a senior. Alex Anderson, number 12, a junior. Cherish Cook, number 10, a junior. And Eva Burkoffer, number 1, a sophomore. For the Lady Cougars of Middle Tennessee Christian School, Kayla Crawford, a senior, number 24. Jules Farrell, number 12, a junior. Anna Clay Shirley, number 4, a senior. Jade Watson, number 1, a junior. You might remember her from the Rockville days. And Reese Finch, number 21, a junior. Middle Tennessee Christian will be in the white uniforms with orange trim and a little black also, and PCA in navy blue and white trim as we get ready to get started here in what should be a tremendous matchup tonight. The Cougars are coached by Shayla Farrell, first-year coach here at the MTCS, and Tara James, the head coach of PCA. It is pretty much a packed house. Maybe one section is not full.
Jules Farrell, by the way, John, is Coach Farrell's daughter. So she comes with a pretty good player in her pocket, too.
And the tip is up and controlled by Milton of PCA. They get it down low. Bjornstad, and quickly a whistle on Crawford. Trying to keep her from getting the ball. And it'll be PCA's ball underneath their basket.
She went for the ball and got her hands.
They get it out to Bjornstad. Back out now to Burkoffer. Over to Anderson. She drives, missed the shot, gets her own rebound, flips it out, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Middle Tennessee Christian School. Jules Farrell looks like her mother, doesn't she?
Yes, very much so.
You can tell, obviously. Bjornstedt in the lane. She traveled. Turnover, Lions. It'll be MTCS's ball.
Just to your left, John, is Miss Burkhofer's grandfather.
Sure is.
Who coached elementary basketball for many years.
I coached against him. That's how old he is. There's a drive up and no good by MTCS. Melton down with the rebound. They're going on the fast break. And it's knocked out of bounds by Farrell. She saved 2 points there.
So you're saying that in the days of the peach baskets instead of the net?
I'm saying that is right after they got rid of all the barns that were gymnasiums. That's when Coach Doug and I were coaching. Here's a steal, and coming up with it is Watson for MTCS. But she loves to streak down the floor, finds down low. Crawford missed the layup.
Too strong.
Rebound PCA. Melton across the timeline, spins, turns, gets over in the corner. Now down low to Burkhofer. Now back out, and that ball goes off of Anderson for a turnover for PCA.
3 straight possessions, John, with a turnover for the Lady Lions.
Think they might be having a little nerves issue maybe early?
So, yeah. This is a big game.
Farrell has it. She drives with the left hand, stops, hands it back out. Now over to Shirley. Shirley drives, scoop shot, good. Oh, that was unbelievable. Anna Clay with the first basket for both teams here. 2-0 MTCS. I didn't think she had a chance of getting that shot off.
No, I mean, it was well defended by PCA. It was just an impossible shot.
Burkhofer cut off, now drives again, finds a lane, hook shot, no good. Rebound, PCA, and it's a jump ball. And it's going to go to the Cougars. Anderson had it inside and got tied up. Farrell's going to bring it across, walks it up. I love their 3-second lane. You can really tell where it is and all that. Farrell with the 8-footer, good. 4-0 MTCS.
So it's a darker stained wood than the lighter stain on the rest of the floor. Very pretty.
Anderson gets it, drives, ball stolen away by Farrell. Gets hit, but she stays with the ball, dribbles, drives, and now whistle on the foul.
John, you can just look at girls and see, they're gym rats. They've been in the gym for hours upon hours upon hours. And this group of girls out here, they
get it to Crawford. She played at Rockville as well. She's really slimmed up, hasn't she? There's a jumper. No good. Rebound picked up by Cook.
Does not look like the same Crawford from last year.
No. In fact, I had trouble recognizing her except for her height. Here's a jumper by Anderson. Good from the corner.
First basket of the night for the Lady Lions.
5:21 to play here in the first period. 4-2 Middle Tennessee Christian. Got to see Jason Piercy. I was so thrilled. There's a bounce pass to Crawford. Turn around. She can hit that shot. Missed it, however. Rebound Anderson. Over to Melton. PCA running a little more than I thought they would. They get it down low. Bjornstedt puts it up. Layup good.
Well, that was a very nicely done play to get her open down on the block, and she made a great basketball move against Crawford.
We're tied at 4. A lot of dignitaries here tonight. Cecil Joyce is here. Karaoke singer. Reporter. Farrell, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound Crawford. Crawford spins. Now her fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound Burkhofer.
Could that be a new halftime feature? Cecil sings.
There's a drive to the basket. Shot is deflected. I'm going to have him on one of our shows and let him come on and sing some karaoke. Maybe a Christmas karaoke.
Ooh. That'd be a good special roundtable.
You think he'd come? Oh, why do you steal all my ideas? I'm talking about the wake-up crew.
Oh.
Well, he can get up early. But he could just do a whole hour.
That's true.
And the roundtable. Here's Melton being guarded closely by Watson. She fakes the pass and shoots it up there. No good. Rebound Melton. Gets it out. Bjornstad down low. That shot won't fall. Crawford with the rebound. Still tied at 4. Here comes the Cougars. Watson, and it's swatted away by Bjornstad.
Man, this has been the best first 4 minutes of a game that we've seen all year.
We're tied at 4. Farrell throws it in to Watson. Wade, double team, now gets out of it. Drives baseline, nowhere to go. And we've got a foul. Foul is on Melton. First foul, second team foul. Farrell once again gets the ball in the right corner to Watson. Watson. Oh, wow. I don't believe that fake. It faked me off.
She faked off everybody.
I thought she walked.
Because the whole team moved away and there was a wide open lane.
6'4" MTCS. Down low to Bjornstad. Pushes her way in. She fouled and she scores, and Crawford's going to pick up her second.
Well, that's certainly not what MTCS wanted, but exactly what PCA wanted to see there. Bjornstad has really kind of had her way here in the first quarter.
To be honest with you, I don't know how you stop her. 6-6 our score. Free throw is up, and it rolls good.
They did get her out of the game, John, and brought in 35.
That's Ambria Haynes.
She's a senior.
Shirley now to the jumper from the corner is no good, and out of bounds, going to belong to the Cougars as Fent's shot misses. Anne-Marie with that big brace. I'm very, very familiar with that. Not me, but relatives. There's a steal. PCA got it.
It's their first turnover.
Burkhofer across the line. Picked up by Farrell. She drives, fakes, takes the shot. No call. Rebound, Anderson to Melton. Melton driving. Back to Anderson. Now over to Burkhofer. 7-6 our score. Here's Bjornstad, and now a foul. And this one, I think, is Haynes.
John, I'm not so sure if I'm not PCA, I just continue to go inside to Bjornstad because I don't know that there's an answer.
Well, they're going to have to front her.
Keep her from getting the ball.
A little double team, yeah. Free throw is good. She's got 6 of the 8 points.
She's not only one of those posts that gets points inside and gets fouled, but she can also hit free throws.
And the second one rolls good. 7 points for Bjornstad, and it's 9-6 PCA, the biggest lead of the game. 2:31 to play here in the first quarter. Shirley gets it at the foul line. Now brings it back out, tips it to Haynes. Back over to Farrell. Watson open for 3, no good. Rebound, Bjornstad rips it down, gives it out to Melton.
Man, their threes have been really close.
Here's Bjornstad, stops, shoots, 12-footer, no good. Rebound, picked up by Anderson. The shot up, no good. Bjornstad gets the rebound. And I don't know if this foul is, that's on, is that Haynes?
Yeah, 35. And now you got both of your post players in trouble. And John, we've still got 2 minutes to go in the first.
Going to have to play a little different game here as I don't have a 23.
Elise
oh,
White.
yeah, there it is. Thank you. Couldn't see it. Here's Melton, and a foul on Watson.
Well, they're calling enough fouls in this game, aren't they?
Also, Cherish Cook is back in the game.
It's even a basketball game for Pooches tonight.
Tessa James is in the game, and she's the one that got fouled, and she hits her first free throw. We're going to Middle Tennessee Christian is going to have to quit sending them to the line. They're not missing.
They're 5 of 5.
11-6 PCA. It's a 5-point lead. Shirley pops one from outside. Yes.
Well, that three was definitely on line. Every other three they've attempted has been close, but that one a ripper.
11-9. Lead's cut to 2. PCA has the ball in the lead. 1:36 to play in the first quarter. Works off a screen. Watson does. They give it over to James. Now to Cook. Cook drives. Offensive foul on Cook. So it'll be a turnover, and back to offense will be Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Well, that's been one of their bugaboos here in the first quarter, John. It's turnovers. They've had 5 turnovers.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Jules Farrell as she pops a 3. Yes.
Wow, wait.
My granddaughter, who plays for Eagleville, and there's a turnover. It's going to be Middle's ball. My granddaughter has played against Jules Farrell for like 3 years. And she hasn't disappointed tonight. She was that good in middle school too. Played against her in middle school.
They're not going to let
Bjornstead
in the game because she didn't have her shirt tucked in.
How dare her. There's a drive going up. Had a little elbow out there, but I think she's going to get the foul. So it's Finch, and the foul is on James. So Finch will go to the line.
John, we've got a lot of kids who picked up their second foul already. That was her second.
And the free throw up good. Finch has her first points. 13-11. Free throw, second one good. And here's PCA. Some pressure now by MTCS. Tipped up, but giving it back. They pass it to Milton on the other side of the court. Swish. First bank 3 for Milton.
That's their first of the night.
14 all. Well, this so far is everything we thought it would be. Farrell, long 3, it's short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by PCA. Here's Cook. Over to Burkhofer. Burkhofer gets a screen, now gives it to Milton, who loses it. Picks it back up.
Oh, my.
Wow.
They called a foul on Watson.
I said she was pushed her a little, I think. And that's 2 on her.
Don, they may have to put me and you in at this rate.
Uh-huh. Free throw is good by Melton, and PCA regains the lead. I think Clay Shirley has a better chance of going in than we do. There's the free throw, good. We talked about that. He said he doesn't do anything running anymore.
Well,
Finch back out to Watson. I told him, well, are you still walking? Because that's what I can't do. Over to Farrell. She fakes a shot, now takes one from the corner. Good for 15 feet. She's got 7. And we're tied. And at the horn at the end of the first quarter, that's where we stand. It's all tied up. PCA and MTCS, 16 apiece. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and also Big G TV.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Salsa Heating and Air.
John, MTCS 6 of 15, 40%, 2 threes in the first quarter, 4 of 12, 33%, and a 3 for PCA. The difference is, even though MTCS shot better, PCA is 7 at the foul line.
Here's PCA with the ball to start the second quarter. They lob it down low to Anderson. Anderson in the lane, good move to the left, but she shot is blocked. Gets it back, however, down to Bjornstad. Goes up, and that one's blocked. That was a really fine play there.
MTCS, despite the foul trouble, is not playing as if it hasn't changed the way they're playing tough. I'll just say it that way.
White's got her, and Bjornstad's got about, 9 inches on her?
Yeah.
There's a push. This one on bench.
Well, Clay better hurry up and get the upstairs gym here and warm up.
Who needs to? Clay? Oh. Well, Randy King might be here. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's way past. I mean,
I bet he can still shoot.
Oh, he can still shoot. I bet he can still hit a softball, too. Here's Anderson. Cook down low with a great move to the inside, and it's up and good. Bjornstad with 9. Here's Farrell. Banked off the glass, no good. Rebound Burkhofer. Stolen away. It's a jump ball. And it's going to go to MTCS.
7 turnovers for the Lady Lions so far.
I'm no disrespect to girls basketball, but they're playing this like and I'm talking about the speed of the game. They're playing it like it's a boys' game. No, just the speed alone. Farrell over to Watson. Watson, crossover dribble, drives in the lane, flips it out. And here is Shirley. Her shot's good.
John, this game reminds me a lot of that Blackman-Oakland state championship game that we did. Just the physicality of the game.
19-18, and Bjornstad lost the ball out of bounds. They're double teaming her now. That's one difference. So somebody for PCA is open. But every time she gets the ball, there's 2 girls on her. You got to have a little help on her. Here's Farrell to Watson. Spins out of trouble. Now drives in the lane and a walk. She got bumped. Second turnover for MTCS. She got bumped a little and caused her to walk. Here's Burkhofer bringing it up. Burkhofer dribbles to the left side. Now in the lane, a little hook shot, won't go. Rebound, Finch for MTCS. Finch has it, drives out to the right side, now brings it back out to Shirley. Watson, back to Shirley. Oh, she thought about a 3. Watson drives, finds in the lane, and coming up with it, short with it, is Lise White, and the rebound belongs to PCA. Here's Burkhofer. Drives, turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Shirley. MTCS by 1, they have the ball. 5:16 to play in the first half. Shirley drives to her left, puts the shot up, and she's fouled. That's going to be on Anderson. First foul on her. And it's up and good. Our game tonight brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummers Den, America's home place, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Shirley hasn't had a lot of touches tonight, but she's got 9 points.
She puts the ball up at very good times.
Free throw good.
John, neither team has missed a free throw yet.
10 points for Shirley, and it's 21-18. That's the biggest Cougar lead of the night. Melton across the timeline. Spins around, drives to the right, gives it off in the corner to Anderson. Over to Bjornstead, way out front. That's where the Cougars would like to keep her. Melton. See the double team, Brian?
Yep. It's been effective.
Here's the shot. Off no good. Rebound, Farrell.
PCA's missed their last 3.
Farrell drives, goes over the left hand. It's no good. She's fouled, and she wants to hit her fist against a concrete wall. I'm glad she didn't. Very disappointed.
She wanted the and one is what she
yes.
wanted.
Free throw is up and good. She'll get another one. It's up good.
Well, I don't know whoever watches this film maybe to scout these two teams. You don't want to foul them.
Nope. Burkharper, lob to Bjornstead, and the ball goes out of bounds to MTCS. The defensive move that they have made with that double team has really paid off for the Cougars. And we've got a timeout on the floor here with Middle Tennessee with their biggest lead, 23-18. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. 4:25 to play in the first half. TCS has gone out to a 5-point lead here. Watson from the corner. That shot's off, out of bounds, and it's going to belong to PCA. Tara James has done her share of winning at PCA.
She certainly has. Of course, Cannon County native. John, you mentioned dignitaries here in the place. Kevin Creasy walked in. Ron Reeves bowed. He did.
Here's Milton. Really struggling to get that ball inside now. They get it to Burkharper. It's tipped away. Coming away with it is Cook. Cross-court pass to Anderson. Anderson brings it back out front. They'll set it back up. They feed it to Bjornstead, but Watson's there to front it and to pick it off. Watson behind the back dribble, now loses the ball. Turnover MTCS. Burkharper over in the corner. Somebody for PCA needs to get hot. Melton wanted it. Now she will take it. The shot is up and banked off the glass. Good. I notice these teams listen to me a lot, don't they?
Well, that's exactly what PCA needed to end their streak of 3 misses and 3 turnovers.
It's that old saying, if they've got a double team, somebody's open. Take the shot. Here's Watson. Jade has it. Now flips back out to Farrell. Farrell drives, baseline. Spinning. Driving. Shirley. Shirley back out to Farrell. Long jumper. Oh, yes. First bank 3 for Farrell. She's got 12. 26-21, the lead back to 5 for Middle Tennessee Christian. Here's Bjornstead with a nice running layup.
That's where she needs to get her points there. It's kind of in the transition game, and MTCS just really wasn't back there and made them pay.
I don't think he can really stop her one-on-one. 2:19 to play, 26-23. Shirley for 3, it's off. May have been touched. The lead is 3, PCA has the ball. And Mary Brown is coming to the game for PCA.
John,
Carly Carter, while I've got it on my mind, she's in.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Smyrna 16, Hume Falk 5 in girls after a quarter of play.
2:02 to play here in the first half of this one. Here's Carter. Make that Brown, Mary Brown. Over to Burkharfer, back to Brown. The shot is up, no good. Tipped around. Burkharfer comes away with it. Back out to Carter. To Melton. Melton bounces it to the right side of Bjornstad. Carter. Now Bjornstad drives, stops, shoots a little jumper good from 12. Now if she can do that, I don't know what you do with her. I don't know how you stop her. 13 for her, 26-25. PCA draws within one.
You just say good luck.
Here's Shirley. Ball loose, but Farrell runs it down. Back out. Now to Shirley. Anna Marie drives. The shot's no good. Rebound picked up by Brown. Brown to Burkharfer. PCA with a chance to take the lead. Melton. Burkharfer. Drives. Dishes off. Dornstead. Long shot missed. And we've got a timeout on the floor here with 53 seconds to go in the first half, and time to talk about our good friends over at Parks Auction. And by the way, I had a singing gig yesterday. Guess who was there? My good buddy Bob Bug. And he said, "Your calendar's on the way, John." He calls me John. We're tight. He doesn't call me Mr. Dinkins or anything. It's John.
Well, he said, "Hey, good buddy, yours is in there."
Well, he told me. I said, well, Brian and I did a game the other night. He goes, "Brian, who?"
No, he didn't.
Well, I'm just saying what he said.
Well, I mean, you missed him at the 6 football games that I saw him at. We got pretty tight.
I think he missed me, though. I've been gone
You think
so
that's
long.
what it was?
Yeah.
He doesn't like his family, and Bill was there. So, anyway, Bob Bug, Stan Vaught, Parks Auction. They'll sell your home and talk to you, too.
Is that all you're going to do?
Well, what else can I do?
Well, you can talk. They're still there. It's Shirley at the lane and pops one. 12 points, 28-25. You get the feeling this game's going to be close.
I do.
Melton has it.
Unless somebody just really gets hot from around the arc.
Melton, Burkharfer thought about it. Now back to Melton. They lob it to Bornstead. She got it there, and they couldn't stop her.
They just threw it as high as they could, and she came down with it.
15 for her. PCA within one. Cougars have the ball. They flip it out. There's a drive. The shot up by Finch, no good. Rebound, Bjornstead. 1 second. Burkharfer from half court, and it's short. And that's the end of the first half with the score. MTCS 28, PCA 27. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm agent Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Some updates on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Smyrna 25, Hugh 15. That's at halftime. Here it is 28-27 MTCS. And what is the Eagleville Pickett County?
24-17. That's somewhere in the second quarter play.
Okay, very
Pickett
good.
County.
And that is, look at your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. First of all, let's take a look at the scoring in this first half of action between MTCS and PCA girls. Kate Madison Bornstead with 15 points, all inside tonight. Allie Melton with 8, including 2 threes. Alex Anderson with 2 free throws for Tessa James, and Charis Cook with 2. For the Lady Cougars of MTCS, Jules Farrell has 12 points along with Anna Clay Shirley. Farrell has 2 threes, and so does Anna Clay. 2 points for Jade Watson, and Reese Finch has 2 points, and it's a couple of free throws. So that's a look at your scoring. This from Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, along with JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will have your team stats. That's as we continue here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, let's take a look at your halftime stats here. Team stats here tonight between PCA and MTCS. This has been a back and forth game. I think PCA, well, I know MTCS had, what, a 3-point lead. I don't think PCA's lead was more than a couple of possessions.
It was 5 for MTCS.
Okay.
And then I think 3's PCA's.
Gotcha. So you can tell what kind of a game it's been. 16-16 at the end of the first, 28-27 here at halftime. Rebounds, advantage PCA, 14-6. Turnovers, advantage MTCS, 9 for PCA, 3 for Middle Tennessee Christian. Free throw shooting, it's dead even, 6 of 6 MTCS and 7 of 7 for PCA. Dead even, meaning they're shooting 100%. From the field, MTCS is 9 of 23, 39%, 4 threes. They both attempted 23 shots from the field. PCA is 8 of 23, 35%, and 2 threes. So your difference, 2 additional threes and 1 more shot from the field. PCA has 1 more free throw. That's about as close as you can get statistically. So that is, once again, a look at your stats. SRM Concrete, solid performer. We're going to continue with our Region 3-6A superlatives. The quarterback of the year, Javion Elliott from Blackman and Dante Cameron from Oakland. The running back of the year from Oakland, Justice Haggard, and from Riverdale, Jacob Vaughn. Wide receiver of the year in the region, Corbin Reynolds from Riverdale and Braylon O'Dour from Blackman. So congratulations to those young men on their accomplishments in region play. Timeout when we come back. Your second half will get underway. Right now at the half, it's MTCS 28, PCA 27. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Farm agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Part of the second half already, and PCA has the ball, trailing 28-27. Starting lineups is Burkhofer, Brunstead. Here's Burkhofer with the ball. They get it down low, and the shot missed out there by Carter, who was out there in the starting lineup tonight. Burkhofer gives it to Brunstead as they get the rebound. Over to Melton, she drives, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, PCA, rebound again, and now foul. That foul is on Farrell for first. And Dornstead will take the free throw. Missed one. Is that the first miss of the night?
That's the first miss for either team.
Chance to tie it with this one. Cougars respond with Farrell, Watson, Crawford, Shirley, and Finch.
Someone was over the line for MTCS, so she's going to get another shot at it.
In her haste to block out Bjornstead. Free throw, no good. Rebound, however, PCA, they've had 4 rebounds in a row. Bjornstead turns, flips, puts it up, no good. They had 5 chances at it. Shirley takes a pop to the head, but she seemed to be okay.
And missed a couple of free throws in there.
Watson Working her magic. Flips it over to Finch. Oh, nice fake. Little jumper from 12 is good.
Well, that's hard, John. You're ready for the three, and you have to drive around it and then stop and pop it. That's hard to do.
Bjornstead in the corner now. It goes to Anderson. Anderson to Milton. Those starting lineups brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. Down low to Bjornstead. They're getting that ball a little higher, as you mentioned, Brian, and it's paying off for PCA. 30-29 Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, Bornstead is kind of timing her jump to get the ball and just put it up, despite the double team for MTCS.
Farrell has it, drives, stops, gives it over to Finch in the corner. Now back out to Shirley. 6:19 to play here in the third. Shirley behind the back dribble, now stops, shoots from about 12, off the glass, no good. Rebound PCA. To Melton. Melton holds up, Burkhofer fakes, now goes up a little 6-footer, no good. Out of bounds. And it's going to be MTCS ball, and I think there's going to be a foul on, let's see, that was going to be on Carter.
I think that's over the back.
That's her first foul. So the Cougars get the ball back with a 1-point lead. It's a fine margin of error here in this game tonight. Jules has it, gives it over to Crawford. Crawford spins, shots blocked by Bjornstead. Over to Burkhofer. And the ball stripped away. Farrell came from behind and ripped it from her. Over to Watson. Watson, bounce pass, beautiful pass, and the bank shot by Crawford is good. Can't do a fast break much better than that. 32-29. PCA down by 3. They give it over now to Anderson. Back out to Carter. And ball's tipped and knocked out of bounds. No lead has been bigger than 5 in this game. Right now, MTCS with a 3-point lead. Bjornstead puts it up. It's short. Rebound, Shirley.
That was the first really forced shot that I've seen from her. Crawford defended well.
Shirley's working one-on-one. Puts it up. Off the glass, good. She's fouled.
Wow. Anna Clay going to work.
She has 14, going to go to the free throw line. Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. That's Andy Womack, 615-890-0850, andywomack.com. Free throw is missed. Rebound, Burkhofer. The lead is 5. That's the biggest of the night for either team. Flip it. Bjornstead from the top of the key, good for 3.
Well, when not inside, she shoots from the outside.
Watson is fouled. It seems like now the fouls have turned on PCA a little bit. Foul on Burkhofer. Second foul on Eva, or Ava. I have a sister named Eva. Here's Farrell to Crawford at the foul line. Back to Farrell, pops a 3. No good. Rebounds. Ripped down by Clark.
Man, they are sweeping the boards.
Bjornstead down low, shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul, a whistle and a foul on Farrell. And that is her second. She plays, her style of play hasn't changed since middle school. She's run and gun, go for it, aggressive, free throws missed.
Well, John, after being 7 of 7 in the first half, they're 0 for 3 here in the second.
Elise White comes into the game, Crawford. Free throw shot up, no good, and it's going to go to MTCS. A foul is called. Bjornstead with her first foul.
That's hard to believe that she's only got one foul, isn't it?
Over the back.
As hard as she plays.
34-32, just like that. We're back to a 2-point lead. Over to Watson. She'll pop a three. It's no good. Rebound, Burkhofer.
The Lady Cougars are only getting one shot at it. They're being out-rebounded 22-8.
Over to Burkhofer. She drives in the lane, puts it up. Shot no good, but she's fouled. And the reaction there by Farrell is not one that, if you're a Cougar fan, you're happy with, but it's not. It's on White.
Well, John, they've been attacking the basket and drawing the fouls inside, but they've missed 4 free throws in a row.
And the free throw this time is good by Burkhofer. Her first points, but she is the PCA point guard. Her job is to dish. Second free throw, good. 34-34. They haven't proven anything yet by either team. Farrell has it. Coming way out in front on her to Shirley. Shirley, long three. Oh, yes.
My gosh.
From the Grand Canyon, Anna Marie hits a three. 37-34. Cougars. Down to Bjornstead. Turns, spins in the lane, and it's up and good. She just kind of bullied her way through that one. Nice move by Bjornstead, who has 22. Over to Finch. Finch to Watson. Watson in the lane. Going to challenge Bjornstead. Puts it up. No good, but Bjornstead fouls her.
Well, that's like David going up against Goliath.
She just reached in with her body to get the foul and then threw it up there to get 2 shots. 37-36, MTCS by 1. Free throw, good. Watson with 3. And the second one is up, and it rolls good. Watson with 4. 39-36, MTCS. Burkhofer working on Farrell. Gets a screen from Bjornstead. In the corner it goes now to, well, here's James with the free throw. The jumper, no good. James just checked in. And Cook was there also as well. Rebound goes to MTCS with a 3-point lead. Shirley. Shirley stops, pops. Yes.
Anna Clay can hit them from anywhere.
20 points for Anna Marie. 42-36. Now that's the biggest lead of the game. And a foul. As Farrell tried to work away from the screen, and they catch her with a foul. Third foul on Farrell. And here's Burkhofer. Down low, Cook gives it to Bjornstead. Shot missed. Boy, you just, when she misses, she just barely misses. Here's Finch to Farrell for 3, no good. Rebound Watson. Watson puts it up, no good. Farrell with the rebound. Goes up, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Bjornstead fighting her way through it. And Cook comes away with it out of all that mess. Shot ball is stolen, now stolen back by Burkhoff. The layup is good. All that, and PCA gets the ball and scores 42-38 MTCS. Here's a 30-second timeout, and here's our buddy Brian Barrett talking about his buddies, Stan and Bobby.
Well, you know, selling property doesn't have to be stressful. From homes to land to commercial property, Stan Vaughn and Bob Bug know how to make it simple. Let the trusted team of Stan Vaughn and Bob Bug handle everything from start to finish. Parks Auction, they'll get top dollar for your property. Online, parksauction.com. Let's get with the real because experience matters, and Stan Vaughn and Bob Bug certainly have that experience. Decades of experience to go a long way for you.
42-38 38 is our score. A minute 25 to play in the third quarter. All I know is my calendar's on the way.
So you've been told.
Yeah, I do have to admit, sometimes I've been told that. But after you get yours, of course.
Mine has to go to my agent, who then gets it to me.
You have an agent?
Jeff Jordan gets my calendar every year.
Oh, Watson with a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, PCA. What are the boards in this quarter? It's got to be PCA advantage.
Well, it's 24-12 overall, but yes, the advantage this quarter too.
James lobs it down low, and the shot is up and good by Anderson. That was a nice feed by James. 42-40. Leads are short-lived in this game.
Been like a lot of mini runs for both teams.
Here's a drive, shot up by White, no good. Ball is on the floor, loose, scramble for it. And okay. I thought that other official that was right on top of it was going to call a foul on somebody. MTCS will.
Well, no one would have been happy.
No, with that.
If been a foul called.
Finch, throw it in. They give it to Watson. Jade over to Farrell. 25 seconds. See if the Cougars go for one. I don't think so. There's a pass inside and knocked in the head was Elise White. And it's a turnover, so with 20 seconds, PCA is going to get the chance for the last shot. Melton walks it up. We're at 13.
They haven't led in a while. A three would give them a lead.
Here's a screen. Back out. Oh, she probably passed up a shot. They get it to Bjornstead. They don't get a shot off. Good D by the Middle Tennessee Christian Lady Cougars. We're 42-40. MTCS on top as we go to the final quarter tonight.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, Ritters, business, insurance, and more, your local farm agents, Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're edge everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Miss Celeste. Birthday yesterday. She's 28. Can you believe it?
I can.
I can too. DSTs, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School bringing you coverage tonight.
Here's a shot by Anderson, up no good. Rebound, Anna Clay Shirley. Shirley has it across the timeline. They drive, she drives, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound, coming away with it is Burkhofer. She's gotten a lot of rebounds tonight. Burkhofer now slides it over. Here's a shot up and no good by Cook. Ball's on the floor and it's out of bounds and it's going to belong to PCA. Wow.
There's quite a bit of holding going on in there too.
A little bit. Bjornstead took a quick breather. She's back out. Cook comes out. Bjornstead comes in. Here's Anderson to Bjornstead. I'm going to pop a three. I'm going to hit it. First three. Bjornstead with 25. I don't know who you're rooting for tonight, but I'm telling you, everybody's a winner if you're watching this game. 43-42 PCA. Farrell with a jumper from the foul line. No good. Bjornstead.
John, they have missed 7 in a row now.
Yeah, they get it down low. Anderson missed the layup. Rebound, White for MTCS. Farrell has it, down by 1. They are really guarding Anna Clay Shirley close here. Get it to White, who tries to hand off to Farrell, and a whistle and a foul. Maybe.
That's on Watson, it looks like. No, it could be.
20-something. I didn't. Here's Watson. He wasn't too excited about calling that. There's a foul. And that's going to be on Burkhofer.
Well, he wasn't very clear when calling it either.
Well, he didn't know. I don't think he knew for sure. So the Cougars get the ball back, side court. Get it to Farrell. She's a little bulldog, isn't she?
Yes.
Here's Shirley. And a foul is on Milton.
They've called 3 fouls down here, John. That's something else.
Over to Watson. MTCS with the ball. Gets a pick. And now, as Milton flies through that pick, she's going to pick up the foul. That's 3 on her now. She and Burkhofer are both playing with 3 fouls.
And just picked up 2 in a row.
Coming in is James. Milton will come out.
This has been a costly possession for PCA just in the number of fouls.
43-42, MTCS gets the ball. Shirley has it, now to White. White drives, dishes it off, back to Farrell. Farrell drives in the lane, left-handed shot from the left block, it's good. Farrell with 14. 44-43, MTCS. Down low to Bjornstead. Now they feed it down low, the old give and go, and a foul is going to be called on Watson. And stepping to the line is going to be Anderson. These girls, they've been beaten up, haven't they? Yeah. I mean, they're. White got it in the head. And the free throw's no good. White has the responsibility of guarding Bjornstead, and that's why it's been so physical. Second free throw, missed it. Rebound, good block out by Anna Clay. Here's Farrell coming across the timeline. 5:51 to play. Shirley thought about it. Now she's going to dribble in, put it up, a little soft floater, no good. Rebound. Burkhofer stopped by Watson, and now reach-in foul on Watson. I'm thinking she's got 4. Yep. 5:39 to play. PCA will throw it in. Well, we've got several girls with 3 fouls or more. 1, 2 for MTCS and 2 for PCA. Over to Burkhofer. They leave it open for 3. It's good. Burkhofer with 7. She's been clutch as of late. 46-44 PCA. To Finch, to White from the corner. No good. And off of Anderson, out of bounds, give the ball to MTCS. Got a break there if you're a Cougar fan. Throwing it in. White, they get it to Watson. She takes a little 12-footer that's no good. It's short. Rebound and a jump ball. Nice play there by Finch to tie up Anderson. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take 1 2. PCA leads 46-44, 5:05 to play.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Powered by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the only multi-specialty physician-owned medical practice in Rutherford County. Serving the community with primary and specialty care, MMC is committed to keeping you healthy for life.
Well, we've got a good one here. 5:05 to play, and they're going to start over as the horn sounds.
There's some trouble at the scorer's table. That's never good. I think it's maybe with the timeouts. Who called that 30? Was that MTCS or
I think
PCA?
so.
Okay.
I thought it was MTCS.
And PCA's got a 30 left. Our game tonight brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, the Rutherford Opioid Board, and State Farm. It was who had the ball on the jump ball. That's what it was. And so it's PCA's ball.
So PCA has it. Burkhoffer's hit a couple of big free throws and a big three. Brings it up. Now over to James. Bounce pass to Clark. Now to Bornstead. Back out to Cook. Down low to go to Anderson. I think she traveled, yes. Tried to hand it off before she kind of lost her footing. Well, we kind of ran into her own girl. Milton comes back in for the final 4:44. She's playing with 4 fouls. I'm sorry, 3 fouls. 4:37. Here's Farrell to Watson. Over in the corner.
MTCS has been cold from the field this fourth quarter.
But until then, Watson gets kind of 2-pointer from the corner. She has 6. Anderson, cross court to Burkhoffer, to Bjornstead. He fakes a shot, gives it over to Melton now. We're tied at 46. It's probably where we expected to be. To Anderson in the corner. Anderson takes a couple of dribbles. And I'm telling you, I usually don't make a big thing, but that was a nitpicky foul right there. Elise White, second foul on her. Over to Milton. We're under 4 minutes to play in the ball game. We're all tied up at 46. To Anderson. Back to Milton. Couple of dribbles, now back to Anderson to right side. Cross court. Now they get it inside to Bjornstead, and they had really no choice but to foul her.
Well, she wasn't double teamed down there and one-on-one. You said it a minute ago.
They say she was not shooting, and I don't think she was, so it'll be PCA's ball. Well, Bjornstead has to work for her points, though, doesn't she?
Yes.
She's got a lot of company. Get it over to Clark. Shot no good. Anderson had the rebound, and now whistle and a foul on MTCS. Anna Clay may have been over the back. We'll see. It is on Anna Clay.
And that's the 5th team foul, John. So PCA is going to shoot free throws the rest of the way. They were perfect in the first half. Second half, they've struggled.
Anderson free throw, no good. She is, in particular, has struggled a little bit at the line. She'll get another one. Second one is up, no good. Rebound, Shirley. So that kind of paid off for the Cougars.
That's going to haunt PCA if they don't win this game.
There's Watson, right side. Looks for help, now finds Finch. To Shirley, foul line, good.
She did that with a hand in her face.
She's got 22, and she does it quietly, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Her percentage is unbelievable. Melton Over to Anderson. 48-46. MTCS, they find Clark down low for the basket. They'll make that Carter. Here's MTCS, tied up at 48. Under 3 minutes now to play. Watson in the corner, drives baseline. Goes up, reverse left, good.
Things heating up.
50-48, Middle Tennessee Christian. Bjornstead to Anderson. To Milton. Looking for Bjornstead, cross court now to Anderson. They get Bjornstead down low, left-hander shot is up and good. And we've got a timeout, we'll take one too. MTCS 50, PCA 50 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from Auto, Home, Ritters, Business Insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
MTCS has the basketball, and we're tied at 50, 2:15 to play in the game. Over to Watson. Now over to Finch. Finch, Farrell comes off a screen and now sets it back up. PCA adjusted really well there. Farrell puts it up, good! I don't know how she got that shot off. Wow. Farrell was 16, 52-50. Cougars putting the pressure on the Lions. Burkhofer, top of the key, now gives it left side, down low to Bjornstead. Back to Burkhofer, and they call a walk on Burkhofer. 12 turnovers now for the Lions.
John, you mentioned, could Randy King come in and play? Well, he's here, so he could. Sitting on the bench there on the far side.
Oh, but he's sitting down. He needs to be stretching. 52-50, a minute 30. Farrell. And a whistle and a foul on Burkhofer, and that's 4 on her.
They were playing a little keep away there, John, and well, okay, that was the 5th team foul. So they were going to run some clock until PCA fouled, and
yeah, I think PCA realized that was the plan. Free throw's good. It's probably going to come down to free throws in this one.
Well, I don't know right now that you want to put the orange and white there.
Second one is good. 18 for Farrell. 54-50. This will be a big win for the Cougar program if they can hang on. PCA, powerhouse in themselves. Bjornstead, Burkhofer. I tried to get down low and it's stolen away. Good play there. Farrell double team.
Big turnover.
And a whistle and a foul. That foul on Anderson. Third foul on her. Under 1 minute to play. Shirley with some big free throws coming up here. They lead by 4. The first one is up and good. That looks so easy for her.
I know.
And a timeout on the court. We'll take one, too. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV. It's 55-50 Cougars.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
We're Major Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight on State Farm Prep Sports, WGNS to Big GTV, brought to you in part by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, along with Franklin's Printworks.
Anna Clay Shirley at the free throw line, chance to put him up by 6. And she does. Shirley with 24. She's the leading scorer for the Cougars tonight.
PCA really has to score on this session, you'd think.
Anderson, they get it down to Bjornstad, who puts it up and banks it off the glass with 3 people hanging on her. 29 for her. And it is now 56-52. And we're going to keep it right here for a second, Brian. Give us a chance to maybe update some scores that you've got on our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
After 3 quarters of play, Smyrna led Hume Fogg 44-22. That game's getting close to being a final there. And that's about the only score that I've got for you here tonight. But you can hit us up on Twitter at WGNS Sports Radio, or on X, pardon me, and we can get the scores that way for sure.
I'm going to try to get you a final in that Eagleville girls game.
Well, this is right now probably PCA's going to foul as quick as they can.
Well, they don't foul quick enough as they get it across the line. Farrell to Watson, double team. And she's a good free throw shooter too. I mean, they're blessed with free throw shooters. Watson playing tag with them, and they can't catch her. Over to Shirley. They finally get her. Anderson fouls Shirley.
That took way too much time.
Well, it was hard to keep up with Watson. She was dribbling all over the floor. So Anna Clay's going to go to the line. I apologize for calling her Anne Marie for half the game. That's another great player. It was really a compliment.
John, I'm not so sure that they shouldn't have. I think they were trying to foul in the backcourt, and they got the ball so quickly up the floor, just didn't have a chance.
She hits a pair, 26 for Anna Clay Shirley, 58-52. Here's Melton. Burkhofer's going to try a 3, no good. That may do it here. Getting close. And Shirley is fouled with 15 seconds left.
Well, the MTCS crowd certainly feels it.
$15 seconds to go, 6-point lead, and Anna Clay's up at the line to make it even more here. Shirley's first free throw, good. I think she could probably hit those with her eyes shut.
Like a blindfold, huh?
Yeah, it's the same rhythm. Good. Here comes PCA. They got to have a shot and quick. Melton to Bjornstad. Shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds with 3.8 seconds left. Middle Tennessee Christian School is going to go home with the victory. In a big game.
Coach Farrell just said no fouls.
Bjornstad for 3. That's it. Final score, MPCS 60 and PCA 52. We'll be back with the Ideas Tees intermission as we continue here on State Farm Prep Basketball. The final score, once again, the Lady Cougars have MPCS 60, the Lady Lions of PCA 52.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
MTE is proud to help light those moments, supporting the traditions that bring neighbors together. Because around here, it means more than electricity. It's the energy our communities share. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Taller guys would.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're in.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports Team now for the IDST's intermission. The break in the action will bring you stats, scores, and highlights from tonight's game. Brought to you by IDST's, your home for school spirit, screen printing, embroidery.
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Now for the IDST's intermission. Now in the IDST's intermission. With the break in the action, will bring you stats, scores, and highlight from tonight's game. Brought to you by IDST's, your home for school spirit, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Visit 111 East MTCS Road, right across from, and check out Raider Tees 2, officially licensed, issue Blue Raider gear. IDST's can put you
Back here at Middle Tennessee Christian School, MTCS and PCA. We just saw a great girls game here tonight. Got the boys game coming up here in just a couple of moments, and here on the IDST's intermission. A few things to get to, like our solid performer, keys to the game. And a reminder that if you miss part of the game, you can listen back or watch on the Sir Pizza podcast a bit later on. We'll have that up there for you.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm really supposed to do this.
That's okay.
I was checking the score.
You're trying to get some scores for us. Were you able to get anything?
I did. Eagleville lost 70-45 to Pickett County. It was close till after about the third quarter when they really had a big quarter.
Okay. Well, tough place to go play, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Going to be very interested in that boys game up there for sure. But we'll get that score reported, and you'll be able to find that on the scoreboard section of WGNSradio.com. Go to WGNSradio.com/scoreboard, and you'll be able to see all the scores as we get them in. We'll report it, and then others that are reporting on our Rutherford County teams will post those as well. Who do you think about our solid performers tonight?
Okay, well, I had about 2 or 3 to pick from.
I know.
But standout performer for PCA was Katie Madison Bjornstad, 29 points tonight. She had about 3 threes, too, in there as well. So a great job by her. And the Lady Cougars were led by Anna Clay Shirley with 28.
Wow.
And she's so quiet the way she goes about doing it. I mean, it's just, you look up and she's the leading scorer. Farrell had 18 to help out in that cause. But we're going to go with Anna Clay Shirley of MTCS and Bjornstad for PCA.
They're top 4 for MTCS. They're averaging double figures, but John, when they needed it, Anna Clay poured in more than just double figures tonight for them.
Well, what happened too, you saw them giving her the ball at the end of the game because the free throw shooting.
Yeah.
And she was deadly from there. Just like I said, I think she could hit them with her eyes closed. Farrell also was great at the free throw line too down the stretch.
MTCS was nearly perfect. In fact, we'll get to that in a second, but that's a big key in this game. But that's your SRM Concrete solid performer, both from MTCS and PCA. SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known for the Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. John, you may have something else that you want to bring up as well, but tonight, rebounding, that was pretty heavily in PCA's favor, but they turned the ball over many more times, so sometimes those kind of things cancel out. Shooting from the field was almost exact. MTCS had one more three, actually, in the game, but it was at the free throw line. MTCS 16 of 17, 94%. PCA 9 of 17, 53%.
Yeah, that's the telltale sign. You lost by 8, and you could have won it at the free throw line. I also want to credit the because Crawford got in trouble early. They had a couple of girls. Haynes came in for her. She got in foul trouble. And then it was White, Elise White, who really came in and helped the cause on defense. She didn't get a point, but she got a point with the coach, the way she played defense. They did a good job of double teaming Bjornstead. You know, you think 29 points, they didn't do a very good job, but actually they did.
John, if they didn't make that change, she could have had 50.
I think so. I mean, she was having her way.
It was a great change and a much needed change. Well, that's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be confusing. To get help with your taxes at Craig's Tax Service, they specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services at Craig's Tax Service. 60 to 52, our final score here in this one, with Middle Tennessee Christian School girls snapping pretty long losing streak here in this girls game. And I had that written down. I think it was 20. Well, let's see. There's 2021. I think 2021, no, there's a 2023. They won 53-44. So January of 2023 was the last time that Middle Tennessee Christian School won this particular matchup with their rival, and it was a big one here tonight. Why don't we take a couple of minutes? We'll come back and get you some stats as well. It's your Ideas Tees intermission from Middle Tennessee Christian School. Boys game coming up in a few here on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV.
The frustration many are feeling is real and justified. Kenneth Barrett said that after the county commission denied raises for deputies this year, and sheriff pay will be a top priority.
We need to figure out how we can get our comparable to other agencies and start communication with county commission and try to get less steps and a higher percentage.
With nearly 30 years, sheriff's office Barrett brings servant leadership, accountability, transparency, and fairness. Learn more at KennethBarrettSheriff.com.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, James.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust with digital location. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
From Agent Ron Reeves, you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports is brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the law offices of John Day, SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known. You call, we haul. Listen each pregame and postgame for the SRM Concrete Solid Performer. Also want to thank our friends at First Bank. Stats tonight, John, you kept the scoring and lots of stars in this one.
Yeah, they sure were. And we'll start with PCA. Bjornstead had 29 points tonight with a couple of threes in there as well. Allie Milton wound up with 7. She had 2 threes. Carly Carter with 2. Alex Anderson with 4. Tessa James had 2 off the bench along with Cook with 2. And Burkhofer finished with 7 in the First Bank 3. And I know the Lions tip our cap. They lost tonight, but they're going to be around. They're that good. MTCS Cougars had 2 points from Taylor Crawford. She was in some foul trouble. Jules Farrell had 18 with 2 First Bank threes. Anna Clay Shirley with 28. 1, 2, 3, 4 First Bank threes. Jade Watson had 8. Reese Finch with 4 to round out the scoring for MTCS.
All right, John, thank you so much. Here is a look at your team stats here tonight. And they go like this. PCA out-rebounded MTCS 27-18. So a big advantage for PCA there, but they turned the ball over 13 times. MTCS turned it over 4 times, once in the first, twice in the second, and once in the third quarter. They did not turn the ball over in that fourth quarter. Field goal shooting, almost dead even. 19 of 47, 40%, 6 threes for MTCS. 18 of 46, 39%, 5 threes for PCA. So one more field goal for MTCS, one more shot attempted, and 1 additional 3. So with that being that close, what does it come down to? Well, it was the free throw shooting. 94%, 16 of 17 for Middle Tennessee Christian School. Both teams went to the line 17 times. PCA hit 9 of 17, or 53%.
It was so odd, too, because they shot so well in the first half.
They were 7 of 7 in the first half. 16-16 at the end of the first. MTCS had a 1-point lead at halftime. They led by 2 at the end of the third and wind up winning it by 8. But it was a much closer game than even that seems. And that recap of the stats, Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. That will wrap us up here for the IST's intermission. We've got boys action coming up next here on State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Farm agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street, between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877. That's myburrowagent.com. And we're about ready for the starting lineups here in this one. Girls, Lady Cougars won 60-52 in the first contest. And now the starting lineups, and here's Brian.
All right, John, for the PCA Lions, it's Mikey Holloway, sophomore, to get the start tonight, along with number 11, TJ Duke, sophomore. Number 2, Nick Anderson, senior. Number 33, Chris Washington, senior. And number 12, Peyton Applegate, senior. So they're going to go with 3 seniors and 2 sophomores, Applegate, Washington, Anderson, Holloway, and Duke for the PCA Lions, the defending state champion. And Kerry Hammonds III is their head coach. Of course, John and I called some of Kerry's games back when he played high school ball at Siegel High School.
He sure did.
Shows how old we are. We finish the lineup here with Middle Tennessee Christian School. They have kind of an introduction and things like that they do on the screens, which their scoreboards, by the way, are different than anybody else, and I kind of dig it. It's really a video board. And they've got the score up there, but they can also show videos, which is what they're doing now with their starting lineup. And
real clear, too. I mean,
yeah, it's absolutely great.
Omar Lyons is down there, too. He's an assistant coach for PCA.
That's right. There he is. So here's PCA or MTCS's lineup. Number 1, Anderson Briner, a 5'11 junior. Number 11, Kyron Glover. Number 11, I said that, 6-foot junior. Number 14, Elijah Carter, 6'7 junior. Number 5, Marlo Nichols, a 6'2 sophomore. And number 2, Noah Owens, a 5'8 freshman. So they're going with Briner, Glover, Carter, Nichols, and Owens in their starting lineup for Chris Lawson's MTCS Cougars. It is his first season at MTCS. We had a chance to catch up with him and Coach Farrell in a show we did together with both of them a few weeks back. And Coach Farrell will be on with us tomorrow morning on Cougar Corner as it's Girls Week. We'll have a Boys Week next week, and then we'll take a couple of weeks off for the Christmas break. So we're about ready to go. White uniforms with checkerboard orange down the sides, orange numbers for Middle Tennessee Christian School. PCA in the road black uniforms with white trim. Jumping will be Carter and Washington, going to be controlled by PCA, and a put in on the other end by Mikey Holloway. And they scored the first bucket of the game. Briner bringing it across the time stripe, passes over in the corner. That was actually Owens who brought it down. Now Briner with it. Turns, spins out of trouble. Over to Carter. Carter between the circles. Left side Owens. Brings it way out near the midcourt stripe. Drives, turns, spins. Got to get out of the lane now and passes back up top to Briner. They work it down in the corner. Here's Carter going baseline and stepped out of bounds. Tried to go a little one-on-one there with Applegate in the lane, and MTCS certainly does not have the size advantage in this game. And there's so many people trying to get in here on this PCA side. They had to get some people off of the floor.
Yeah, it's as that girls game started to get more toward the second quarter and third quarter, this place filled up. It's packed. It's standing room only now.
Yeah. So PCA with a 2-0 lead down the floor. Top of the key. Now Anderson drives in, misses a baseline runner. Rebound, Middle Tennessee Christian. Long pass up the floor. Nichols has it in the lane. Pull-up jumper, back of the rim, no good. Rebound yanked down by the very tall Chris Washington. And he brings it down, takes it from coast to coast, and slams it home.
Kind of made a statement there, didn't
he? Indeed, 4-0. Lions. In the corner, now baseline. Carter drives, gives it up in the lane, and the jumper goes for Glover.
Good answer there by the Cougars.
4-2. Bounce pass, they work it down low. Shot up good by Applegate, and there is a foul. Count the basket, and the foul is going to be on Marlo Nichols. You may remember Marlo from football, of course. One of the officials is having a word with Mr. Washington. I think he is a little excited about this game, as are a lot of folks here. Applegate's and one is good. 7-2 Lions, and they put on some pressure here full court. Owens to bring it across the stripe on the Cougar logo and has it stripped away from him. On the other end, and a timeout, Middle Tennessee Christian School, as PCA has come out, exploded to a 9-2 lead. And with that, it gives us a chance here to talk with Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught at Parks Auction here this evening.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at this big crowd, and those are the kind of crowds that the auction team gets when they do a home. They do a home. I mean, it really is that big, yeah. Get a lot of stuff. You can get a lot of stuff at an auction.
Well, a lot of people come just to see Bob and Stan.
Well, yeah, they're legends. Auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable, and that's why people choose Parks Auction first. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg are industry leaders who take the stress out of buying and selling. Trust the proven team of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught to get results. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com. By the way, Bill Hockenberry was listening tonight, and he heard your comment about him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, he's listening a little too closely, maybe. Here's the pass up. Carter has it. Carter going to try to go in there and put it up off the glass, and it's too strong. Rebound offside by Anderson after the timeout. Up the floor, Washington has it. Gives it up to Holloway, who spots for the three. It's short. Applegate had the rebound for a moment, but it's pulled out of there by Briner. Briner double teamed, has the ball picked. Glover slams it home. I'm sorry, wrong 11. Duke slams it home. And a shot here on the other side by Glover. And they've given a warning to the PCA bench here because they cheer their team, I guess. I don't know. 11-4 PCA. Duke, top of the key, spots for the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Middle Tennessee. Nichols. Over to Owens. In the front court now, Briner has it, near side. Being guarded by Holloway. Briner drives, puts it up off the block, high off the glass and scores. Anderson Briner with his first points tonight.
That was a terrific move. I mean, he did that all on his own.
Across the time stripe is Duke. DJ Duke, a sophomore. Up top, Washington. Fakes left, goes right. Now fadeaway jumper is no good with the rebound. Blocked. Anderson had it blocked from behind. 11-6 PCA. Owens far side. Pulls up just inside the arc. Shot off the rim, no good. Washington with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor to Duke. Bounce pass. Gets it to Anderson near side and blocked. Carter with the swat. MTCS comes down. Now Carter spots for three. Rip. Elijah Carter, the first bank three. And here come the Cougars, down by just 2. Holloway over to Washington, back up top. They get it back to Washington, spots for the 3, too long. Got his own rebound, though. Gets in the lane, puts it up with the right hand from the left side and scores. Now that was really pretty. Reiner to bring it across. Comes here near side. Gives it up here to Owens. Now gets it back between the circles. Explodes, gets in there, goes in and has a ball knocked away by Applegate and out of bounds. MTCS will inbound on the far baseline.
That's an imposing front that PCA has.
They inbound it. Marlowe Nichols with the shot. It is short. Crawled over the rim. Long pass up. Duke has it. Goes baseline. Kicks it in the corner. Here's Anderson for 3. No good, but a tip in by Mr. Washington. Reiner, long pass.
Didn't get blocked out. He was able to just go in there and get that rebound and tip it right back.
15-9. A 3 from the right side is in and out by Owens. Rebound, PCA. Applegate drives all the way in and he lays it in the hole for his first points tonight. The 5 starters have all scored for the Lions. It's 17-9, 2:48 to play in the first. Reiner behind the back dribble. Gives it to Carter and players get tangled up. Carter goes to the ground and Anderson picks up the foul. Connor Branch comes in. Lions, for MTCS, he comes in for Glover. I think that was the only sub that they made. Reiner has it now. 17-9 PCA. Just underway here in the first quarter in this boys game. Playing catch up top. Reiner takes it to the left wing, now drives in the lane, puts up a floater, good.
He really put that ball up high, and that's what he had to do. Keep that thing from being rejected. That was a good move.
Washington Applegate now to Anderson. Spots for the 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes out deep. Washington gets it, corrals it, kicks it in the corner. Here's Holloway, baseline jumper, bounces no good. Washington with the rebound to put it back in though. He is so smooth around the rim. The lead is 8 for PCA. Reiner down the far sideline. Reiner all the way in, now fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, no good. Tipped out. Here's Anderson down the floor. Gives it up, Duke lays up. Lays it up and good. It's his first shot that's not a dunk. Lead back, explodes here to 10, 21-11. TCS needs a score here. Owens to Branch. Long pass and threw it away. Tried to get it to Elijah Carter. Just airmailed that one. It's 4 turnovers. Isaiah Buchanan coming into the game. And he is in for Owens. Isaiah Buchanan. If he says it like we do here, it's Buchanan. He's a 6-foot freshman. The Lions up by 10 and the ball. Over right side, Anderson with it. Gives it back up top to Holloway. Holloway drives in the right corner. Applegate's 3, nothing but net. First bank 3 for Peyton Applegate, and the senior has 6. I'll say what I said last trip down for Middle Tennessee Christian. They need a bucket. 36 seconds to play in the quarter. Reiner gets out of trouble, kicks it in the corner. Nichols' 3 is good from the deep left. Big answer there to cut in PCA's lead to 10. Probably going to go for one here. Holloway dribbles. Tipped, but Applegate has it to Washington. Right side, Duke. With 10 seconds, they get it inside, and they blow the whistle, and they say a travel on Peyton Applegate. That's their only turnover so far of the game.
That Applegate's a pretty good player, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah, he is. Length of the floor to go, 6 seconds. Here's Briner down the floor with 3, with 2. Gives it up to Carter, and he travels. Took a step.
Yeah, you got to take that shot when you're open, and you have that tendency to want to take a dribble to get set up, but sometimes that doesn't pay off.
And where that happens, PCA will inbound about 3/4 court with 1.2. It's a tip and shoot. And they're going to get the shot off Applegate from downtown off the back of the rim. We've completed a quarter. It's PCA 24, MTCS 14. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we talked about Andy Womack. We talked about Dana Womack. Well, all of them are State Farm agents, and we appreciate them. Sir Peace and Craig's Tax Service Winners Trophy Country and Parks Auction also helping us get this game on the air.
10-point PCA lead, Middle Tennessee basketball. Briner has it behind the back dribble. Rubs off his man. They pass down low to Carter. Carter with a nice little finger roll from the right block.
That was a strong move there.
24-16. Holloway up top, Applegate. Bounces it over. Aponte, who came into the game, going up as Washington missed the shot, but got his own rebound and put it back in.
His shot is so soft around the rim.
He's one of the better big guys that we've seen in a long time. Of course, a senior. And Briner does well just to get that ball. It's Anderson defending. Passed over here to the near side. Owens with it. Back to Briner. They're in the front court. Now Briner drives in inside the three-point arc. And a three put up by Carter. Swish. Elijah Carter, that's twice that he's just fired it up from the deep left corner, and he got that one to fall. PCA basketball, right side Holloway has it. They work it down to Washington, turns, spins, now tries the fadeaway. It's in and out and back in. You just got to tip your cap sometimes.
Well, I mean, you don't stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Owens into the corner. Now coming out of the corner after the handoff is Buchanan. Now Briner has it. Left wing Nichols, they're all over him this time. Now he pulls up to shoot it. It's no good. Had to alter that shot because of Applegate. Long pass up, speaking of, Applegate reverse. No good, tip in, guess who? Washington with 14.
I really don't have to guess anymore, Brian.
Nope. Timeout, Middle Tennessee Christian School, and it's 30-19. PCA will be back in just 1 minute.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Sponsors tonight, Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Dr. Automotive, I said that weird, Wilson Bank and Trust.
Well, a turnover to start, and here's Nichols. Fadeaway jumper off the lip of the rim. Rebound, Washington. Anderson finds Washington. He's going to take a step before he had it. Now finishes with the dunk, and they're going to call a technical foul on him. Because the whistle blew, and he went on and continued on. At least I think. No, it was just a warning, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was just a warning because, you know, he was kind of in the process. I don't know. It'd be hard to judge whether that was on purpose or not.
Briner with it. Passes over right side. Gets it to Owens. Now back to Briner.
PCA's defense is so tough. MTCS is really having to work hard.
Ooh. Oh, hand check foul on Washington. That's a little knick-knack there. Senior, 6'1" senior Malachi White, number 12, coming in for Middle Tennessee, and he throws it into the backcourt to Owens, giving Briner a breather. Owens behind the back dribble over now to Carter. Carter left wing, here's a three, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And it was in the lane on Buchanan. Well, that's like a turnover too. And 30-19. Play has kind of been ragged here since the timeout. Anderson passed off, got it back. Now a three is on the way and ripped. His first bank three tonight, 5 for Nick Anderson. And now a travel, Middle Tennessee Christian. Trailing 33-19 now. And Jackson Piercy into the game. 5 Cougar turnovers. Piercy, a 6'4" senior. Under 5 minutes left in the half. And a long pass thrown away. The long pass was by junior Keenan Wilson for the PCA Lions. Boy, since that timeout, it's just been rough. Both sides.
They've lost their mojo, both of them.
33-19. Owens and Buchanan playing catch up top. Now to Carter in the right wing. And Piercy lost the ball, but run down by Carter. Top of the key, here's a three on the way by Buchanan. It is no good. Rebound, Piercy gives it up to Buchanan at the left side, back up top. A three attempt is on the way. Crawls over the rim, won't fall for Owens, out of bounds, and it belongs to PCA.
Good job on the boards there. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
33-19, Lions over the Cougars. In a battle with the Cats tonight.
Yeah.
That was weak. There's a drive.
You said Cats, you didn't say Wildcats.
Duke, well, yeah. I guess I could say Big Cats.
Yeah. Oh, that was worse.
Buchanan picks up foul number 2.
You're one to talk.
It's Duke at the line. He's going to have a couple of tosses here. The first one on the way, and good. Ponte goes out, as well as Anderson. And in for PCA. Free throw good. I don't think they subbed with somebody that hasn't been in. And Anderson going to quickly come back in. Middle Tennessee Christian with the inbound. Owens, they try to work the ball down low, and they're going to throw it away into the crowd over there. Malachi White had no chance at that one. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and coverage on Big G TV tonight as well. PCA up 35-19, 3:49 to play, and just exploding to the rack is TJ Duke for points number 9 and 10.
Very quick, just cat-like.
Very much so. And trying to save the ball from going back across the time stripe was Owens, and just couldn't control it.
That's 3 turnovers in a row now. The Cougars haven't been able to get on a shot.
They bring Briner back in. He had to have a breather. I mean, he went out red-faced. They have just the pace of this game, especially early on. Here's Holloway driving. The ball tipped into the air, and it's going to be out of bounds and belongs to PCA on their near baseline. Wilson goes out, and Peyton Applegate back in for the Lions as Holloway will inbound it. He looks, finds at the left wing Duke. It's off the rim, no good. Good block out there by Nichols. Briner streaks down the floor, top of the key now. Over to White. Back over to Branch. Straight away, gives it to Piercy. Back to Branch now. Turns, spins, gets to the foul line and took an extra step there. Kind of lost his balance. That's 4 turnovers, and they've all been back to back to back to back.
Well, that's 8. I meant to tell you, but 4 in a row. Yeah.
So several subs come in for the Cougars. Branch is back in. Also White's back in among a few others. PCA ball leading 37-19. Here's Anderson, drives, goes in right side, too strong, rebound, Middle Tennessee, and Briner, long pass up, finds Carter, Carter off the glass. They're going to call an offensive foul on Carter, and taking the punishment there was Keenan Wilson. It's Carter's first foul. MTCS has been stuck on 19 here for a minute. The officials are, MTCS made several substitutions and one not in time apparently. Here's Duke across to Applegate. Now Washington has it, just drives from the top of the key to the right block and puts it in the hole. He's got 16. Lead is ballooned to 20 now. Up top now in the right corner. Nichols' 3 is off the mark. It goes out of bounds off of Middle Tennessee Christian. Coach Lawson has got a sub at the bench like every possession. He's just trying to keep his guys as fresh as possible.
They've been outscored 15-5 here in this quarter.
It has not been a good quarter for MTCS for sure. Washington over to Holloway. Back to Washington. Little 10-foot jumper swish. Man, he's got a beautiful shot. Briner into the left corner. Here's a 3 from Branch. It's too long. Offside rebound taken by Peyton Applegate. Senior bringing it up the floor. Here's a drive and a wild shot forced up by Wilson. It's going to hit off the top of the backboard, go out of bounds.
Good job of MTCS getting back on defense, getting there to cut him off.
Abe Saucy, the senior, into the game. S-O-U-C-Y. Glover. Up top, Branch. Now Briner. 1:28 to go in the half. They work it into the left corner. Branch has it. Now to Carter. Baseball pass to Nichols at the foul line. Swish. Marlou Nichols has not shot much in this game, but he's got 5 points. 41-21 PCA, 1:09 to play in the half. Applegate to Washington up top now. Aponte. Bounce pass down low. Applegate goes baseline. They're going to call an offensive foul on him as Glover took his punishment. That is Applegate's first foul. And with just under a minute to go in the half, it's MTCS ball, and they'd love some points here to end the game or end the first half on a strong note. Briner takes it left side. Kicks it off in the left corner. Glover's three is in there. That's his second three.
Well, Briner created that by his penetration into the lane and then dished it out.
Top of the key, Holloway penetrates in the corner. Saucy. Back up top of Ponte is three. Over the rim, no good. Rebound and shot no good by Applegate. Rebound Nichols, long pass up. Briner gets the ball, lays it in, yes. There's a little mini run here by the Cougars. Washington with it with 8 seconds. Looks at the clock. Takes it right side. Lost it off his foot. Briner with three with two. Puts it up at midcourt. Bounced off the backboard and the rim, but falls away. Well, kind of a flurried finish here in the second quarter. But that takes us to halftime with Providence Christian leading Middle Tennessee Christian 41-26. It's boys action, and we're at the half. Hope you'll stay tuned. We've got more coming up in just a moment. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. It's 41-26 here. PCA with a comfortable lead over the Cougars, although MTCS scored the last 5 points of the game in the first half. Let's take a look at the scoring first of all. For PCA, Applegate with 6 points and a 3. Chris Washington's had a great night, 18 points, 1 3, and a lot of rebounds. Nick Anderson has 5 points, a first bank 3. Holloway with 2, and TJ Duke with 10. For MTCS, it is Briner with 6 points. Glover had 7 with a first bank 3. Carter with 8. Nichols with 5 to round out the scoring. When we come back, we'll talk about the team stats, which are very telling in certain situations. And we'll let you know all about that. But first, a timeout here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
What's the location?
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, Ritters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
A look now at the team stats here in this game. PCA leading 41-26. PCA has out-rebounded MTCS 16-8. PCA 18 of 36 from the field, 50%. They have 2 first bank threes. MTCS 11 of 23, 48%. 4 first bank threes, but they have 11 less shots due to the rebounding edge by PCA. PCA 3 for 3 from the free throw line for 100%. MTCS hasn't gotten to the line yet. And the turnovers, PCA with only 2, MTC with 8, and they had 4 in a row there in the second quarter. They kind of put them a little bit in the hole. PCA led by 10, 24-14 at the end of the first quarter, and they lead here at halftime by a score of 41-26. When we come back, we'll have an update on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and Brian Baird will have part 2, the second half of this boys game between PCA and MTCS. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
41-16. Let's recap the girls' game. Won by MTCS 60-52. They were led by Anna Clay Shirley's 28 points in the game. Jules Farrell had 18. Watson wound up with 8. For the PCA Lady Lions, Bjornstad had 29 points. Allie Milton with 8. And let's see, Burkhofer wound up with 7 as the Cougars win in a really, really close game, 60-52. I'm looking forward to the rematch of that one. And taking around on our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, I'm giving you a minute and a half, Brian.
All right.
You can do a lot with a minute and a half.
I can, and I have a few, and I goofed on placing some of the finals there, so I'm working to try to get those cleared off and back in the right spot. But finals tonight, MTCS 60, PCA 52. It was Green Hill defeating Oakland in girls 56-32. Pickett County 70, Eagleville 45. And those are all finals from tonight and all in girls. Do we know anything about Pickett County Eagleville boys by any chance?
I do not.
Okay.
And I think my source is leaving.
Don't.
They have a softball, they have a volleyball tournament in the morning.
Don't blame anyone whatsoever for that. And we do have a reminder tomorrow morning. The Prentice Salsa Heating and Air Coaches Corner returns. We'll be on the air at 9 o'clock. It's girls basketball week. It's our first girls basketball coaches. We were off Thanksgiving and last week, and the basketball coaches shows are going to go a little further in February and into March just because of district and region realignment. So it's a little different schedule than we have done over the 30 years. So keep that in mind. All right, ready to go here in the second half. And it's PCA basketball on the drive. It is Anderson who puts it in. And Applegate, Washington, Anderson, Holloway, Duke for PCA. Your starting lineup. There's a whistle and a foul. Briner and Branch, along with Owens, Nichols, and Carter. And that is your starting lineup for Middle Tennessee Christian School, and there was a foul there on PCA. Anderson, I believe it was. Middle Tennessee gets it in. Starting lineups from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air. Top of the key. It's Owens. Now takes it to the left wing. Back to the top of the key to the foul line. Flips it out to Briner. Briner penetrates. Flips it over. Here's Owens for three. Rip. That's the freshman's first points tonight. And MTCS scores the first points in the second half. Moving from left to right is PCA. They get it down low to Washington. He's on the block. Tries to get around Carter. Now flips it off left wing. Here's a three that is online and good by Holloway. It's his first three of the night. And now Middle Tennessee Christian is going to turn the ball over. A hard pass for Marlo Nichols to handle, and it goes out of bounds.
Kind of an unforced turnover there. That's Cougars can't afford that.
Not in a game like this. So Duke drives, puts up a little 6-foot runner, missed it, but the rebound came right back to him, and he pops this one in. He's got 12. He's in double figures along with Chris Washington, who has 18. Branch drives, and now Nichols, baseline 6-footer, good. Marlo Nichols, first point of the second half, 48-31. John, MTCS is a good run away from making this a game. Three from the right wing, back of the rim, no good by Holloway. Deep rebound up the floor. Here's Owens. Whistle. And there's going to be a foul call. And was he shooting is the question, and I think the answer is yes. The foul is on Mikey Holloway. That's his first, and here's two shots from Owens.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, And that 615-459-26383. InsureMeBigE.com.
First free throw is no good. Owens will have another. Holloway came out and Aponte back in. Second toss is good.
First free throws of the night for MTCS.
They were 1 of 2 at the stripe. 48-32. Washington over right side. Here's Anderson. Spots for the three. It's no good. And a rebound, Middle Tennessee. Buchanan giving it up to Owens. Owens takes it to the right side. Back to Carter.
Talking about big trips, this is a big one.
Flipped off, got it back. Did Owens. I think that was Bigfoot who just came by.
Trying to get it to single digits before the third quarter.
Owens works it in the lane, and now in the corner there's going to be a hand check foul on PCA. And that is Aponte. From TCS, far baseline, they get it in. Nichols' fadeaway is very short. Just really threw
Not
it.
a good shot.
No, threw it right into Washington's hands, who brings it all the way down, lost the ball, now tipped it out to Aponte to control it. Now Aponte drives baseline in the left corner. Anderson back to Washington, going to go one-on-one to the foul line. No, kicks it off in the corner to Applegate for a big three. Great ball movement there by the Lions.
Well, you have to respect Washington's, which leaves everybody else open in the outside.
51-32 PCA. Here's Owens driving baseline, just drove right out of bounds.
It came off his foot.
So Aponte to throw it in. And up the floor is Duke. Duke gets by Buchanan. Now Aponte spots for the three. It's off the rim, no good. And here's Carter off to the races. Down the right sideline. Great behind the back dribble. Layup, good! And a foul. Elijah Carter showing something special there. Applegate picks up foul number 2 and a chance for an and one here by Nichols. I'm sorry, Carter. Big 6'7" junior. The and one is good. 11 points, leading scorer for Middle Tennessee Christian. Aponte goes out. Wilson is in. He's got the ball. And trouble. Anderson was fading away, trying to throw it out of bounds, or throw it inbounds, and Branch was there defending, picks up the foul.
Pushed him out of bounds, really. They really struggled getting the ball in.
Bring it down with Wilson. Wilson takes it to the right block and drug his foot. He did, and he turned it over. 3 turnovers for the Lions.
Now PCA is going to press.
Branch to inbound. Gets it in to Nichols. Now back to Owens, who drives. Reverse. Ooh, too strong. Rebound PCA. Holloway up the floor to Washington. Washington finds Anderson, drives in, flips it over into the rim, and a timeout on the floor. 3:57 to play in the third, 53-35. Lions on top, 30-second break, and a word from Parks Auction now.
Well, let's see. You need to buy or sell property fast. Do you now? Parks Auction is the name Rutherford County Trust. You're never gonna sell your house, are you? For decades, Bob Bug and Stan Vault have delivered results for families, investors, and businesses. When you want experience on your site, call Stan Vault and Bob Bug today for no obligation. As Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Online at parksauction.com. Didn't answer. Are you ever going to sell your house?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Not.
Well, that was quick. That's just kind of ugly.
Well, I was going to try to get it. They changed the break to a full. I was going to try to get in a commercial, but
I just kept talking, didn't I?
It's all good. Tonight's game on WGNS brought to you by Sir Pizza. They sponsor our Gaming Coaches Show podcast, which you can find at WGNSSports.com or really anywhere that you listen to audio, and you can watch on Big G TV too. Sir Pizza, East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard.
See, I don't think we'd have had time to get a commercial in anyway. You got one in, kind of.
Yeah, ish.
Oh.
Smyrna leading at halftime in boys, 31-29. That's a boys halftime score. They're playing Hume Fogg. That's Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. 3:50 to go here. Foul line. Buchanan gives it off down low, and Nichols is going to be fouled. And that's going to be Wilson. Holloway goes out. Duke back in.
I really see some improvement in MTCS, don't you, with the boys?
Yeah, for sure. 3-point shooting, just moving the ball.
I know they're down by 18, but you're talking about one of the best teams in the state you're playing, you know.
Yeah.
They battled.
They've had a few chances to go on some runs and just haven't been able to. Nichols free throws in and out. Now they're going to let the subs come in. That took more time than it would have just to let the subs go in there, but
yeah,
whatever.
Tuck your shirt in.
Yeah.
Tie your shoestrings.
Second free throw falls through for Harlow, so he's got 8 now. 53-36 PCA. The ball in the lead for them. Holloway. Make that Duke. Up top to Applegate. Drives, goes to the foul line, gives it to his running mate Anderson, just running through the lane, lays it up from the right block. They think that looked effortless.
That was a nifty little play there. How he knew he was coming through there when he turned around, he saw him.
Owens to Briner. Briner, foul line, kicks it over right side. Owens gets it back. Passed off now. Here's Briner up at the logo. Drives from the left elbow, good. Anderson Briner with 8. A little roller off the fingertips. TCS trying to press here. Here's Braden Mangus, who's in the game. Now they pass it over in the left corner. Anderson's 3 is up and no good. Carter has his pocket pick, turnover, Middle Tennessee, and Coach Lawson almost taken out, and a whistle. Cougars foul after the turnover, and it's Buchanan's 3rd. Coach Lawson sporting the pink shirt tonight with the tie. That's not from the Randy King collection.
Oh, it matches.
Yeah. And they're going to call a travel here as Anderson was moving the ball around. 4 turnovers for PCA. Connor Branch back in the game for the Cougars. They're going to call the foul on Applegate, and that's number 3. And that may be. They're going to assess a technical foul on Applegate, too. Okay, so the foul was not just a foul, it was the technical foul on Applegate, and that's why we're shooting. And the next PCA foul will be a shooting foul as well with 2:29 left in the 3rd. So Owens at the charity stripe nails the first. He's got 5 points all here in this 3rd quarter. This to cut the lead to 15. And they're going to get the ball back too. Ooh, missed the second one. And all the PCA players clapped in unison when it was missed. That was interesting. Branch looking to get it in, coming back to help is Buchanan. He's in the backcourt, gets it across. And trying the handoff, players bumping into each other, and there's a PCA foul. Just really going after the ball, but that is Anderson, number 3, Ooh, his second. So in the bonus is Middle Tennessee Christian with Buchanan at the free throw line. This has been a ragged second half.
It sure has.
Free throw is short. Well, that's one thing that plagued the PCA girls were free throws, and MTCS boys not faring as well. Second one is good. And that's Isaiah's first points tonight, and he's going to go out. Glover comes back in. So they finally whittled it down to 15. How does PCA answer? Length of the floor to go. Mangus to inbound. Duke throws it to Mangus. The ball is tipped around. Washington comes down with it into the corner. Finds Anderson, who drives in baseline and scores. John, the way that those two work together, I mean, you can tell that they played so many games together.
Yeah, it sure helps. It really does.
They take it to the corner, and they're going to call double dribble there on Owens. He lost control of the ball. I don't know that Coach Lawson necessarily agrees with that.
I know Owens didn't.
He did lose control of the ball, and it's like
I didn't see the double dribble, though, did you?
No, I think he lost control of the ball and then dribbled it. But down the floor on the inbounds is Duke for a slam. And now they're going to call a technical foul after the dunk. Wow. So count the dunk. This has been a little chippy game. Free throw good.
Carey didn't object very much, and
I didn't really see what happened. I think he was really just.
He kind of did a motion, I think.
Yeah. So I guess you can't show any emotion after you score. Second toss, no good. Hit one of two. And Noah Owens is pretty frustrated with himself there.
MTCS has been to the free throw line 11 times in this third quarter. Just it. They didn't even get to the line in the first half.
Wow. 59-41. MTCS hanging around. Bryner with the ball. Coming to help is Owens. Now Carter has it right wing. Going to try to drive in on Applegate. Gets to the foul line. Here's a three by Owens. It is no good. Rebound Anderson. Holloway pushing it up the floor. Washington turns, spins, gets there, lays it up, and it's good. That's his first points here of the third quarter and/or second half. 1:12 to play in the third. Lead back at 20. Carter, foul line.
That's a victory in itself.
Yeah, it is. Ball's going to go into the backcourt. Glover's going to have to touch it and run it down, and it's over and back in the an MTCS turnover. Cannon back in for the Cougars. That's 12 MTCS turnovers. So the PCA Lions will inbound on the near baseline. They lob it in. Washington over to Anderson, and a foul away from the ball. No, they say he traveled. 5 turnovers for the Lions. Bryner taps it in, gets it right back from Glover. Bryner across the stripe. Fakes right, goes left to the foul line. Over to Marlo Nichols for three. It's short, off the front of the rim, but MTCS gets a rebound to Bryner after the Buchanan rebound. Bryner drives, foul line. No shot, even though it went, but he's going to be hand-checked on the way by Wilson. He'll get to shoot a couple of free throws. Lead is 20 for the PCA Lions. Free throw, good. Bryner could have 10 points if he hits this. Middle Tennessee Christian trying to break a streak of losses to PCA. Second one good. They did it in girls. It's going to be an uphill climb here in this boys game as PCA leads 61-43. And with 32 seconds, will they work for one shot here? Don't think so. Applegate over left wing Holloway. They get it down to Washington. Washington trying to go baseline. Double team, puts it up, no good, but a tip in on the opposite side by Nick Anderson. 12 seconds, Briner with it. Takes it to the left block. They're going to call another hand check foul here on Keenan Wilson, I think. Yep. He has picked up 3 fouls all in this third quarter. And Briner back to the free throw line. Free throw is good. If Briner hits this one, he will become MTCS's leading scorer. Wilson goes out. Duke comes back in for the Lions. Free throw, good. 8 seconds for PCA to go the length of the floor. Duke, mid-court stripe, now takes it to the right block, all the way in, too far underneath the basket, but the offside rebound and put back at the horn by Washington is good. He's got 22, and your score after 3, PCA 65, MTCS 45 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be...
I'm State Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Oh, goodness. Being harassed. Oh, goodness. Welcome back here as we continue. MTCS trailing by 20 here in this game and have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Middle Tennessee Christian's Buchanan has it, gets it down low, and Glover has his shot rejected. He never really went up with it, but now Buchanan drives, and there's a whistle and a foul. So Buchanan is going to go to the free throw line, and they're going to call that foul on TJ Duke. So that's 3. So there was a personal foul and technical. So there were 2 fouls there. Free throw is good. The freshman Buchanan will have another free throw, and this one is no good. Hit 1 of 2. Rebound Washington. He's got 2 guys all around him. Now they pass to Holloway. Holloway, foul line. Holloway just drives in, puts it up, missed the shot, but a foul. And that's going to be on, let's see, Malachi White, number 12. And at the free throw line, Mikey Holloway. His first one is good. He was shooting. Let's see, Elijah Carter is back in. He comes in for Nichols. Anderson, I think, was out and came back. Someone came in for a PCA, but I'm not 100% sure who that was. Second free throw, dings off the front of the rim. Washington had the rebound, but it's corralled finally by Carter. Carter to Briner. It's a 20-point lead for PCA, 7:20 to go. Glover with it, back up top, finds Briner. Penetrates, flips it back to Carter between the circles. Over far side, Glover. Glover turns, spins, puts a wild one up with one hand, no good. That was maybe a rushed shot there. Washington down the floor. Big guy can bring it down himself. Now drives, flips it up top. Back to the wing to Applegate. Now cutting through is Henderson, missed the shot. Good idea there, just didn't get off a great shot. Briner takes it far side. Nope, stops there between the circles. Backs it up to the logo now. Penetrates, goes in, has it blocked by Anderson. Anderson down the floor and tries to go up to dunk it, and is going to be fouled. Carter said, I'm not going to let you do that this time. And Anderson going to have to earn it at the free throw line.
It's always tough when you're trying to block a shot and they're dunking it.
Were there any pearls of wisdom from Coach Kevin Creasy?
I told him I felt like he had it when it was 14-0, and he said, I don't know. It got to be 21-7. I said, I never in any doubt. He said he's ready for you to interview him anytime.
I'm going to get him on here at some point on some show here before Christmas to talk about the win. Second one, no good. Hit 1 of 2. 67-46. Into the left corner. Owens. Up top, Briner now. Foul line. Flips it over left side. Carter at the wing. Back to Briner. Back in the corner. Buchanan drives. Double team. Tried to get it down low. And putting a tough shot up his Glover. It's missed. And rebound yanked down by Applegate. Down the floor to Anderson. Anderson, layup good.
Boy, Anderson's having a second half, isn't he?
Yes, indeed. He had 5 points in the first half. He's got 18 now.
That's why if you try to stop one, they've got another one.
Yeah.
You know, they've got an answer.
And T.J. Duke's got 14 tonight. But he's only scored 4 here in the second half. So there's always someone available. Washington drives, gets in there, puts it up from the right block, and easily kisses it in for 24 points. 71-46, 5:21 to play. Owens between the rings, now right side. Gets it to Carter. Fadeaway jumper from 10 is no good. Rebound, Washington. Washington gives it up. Here's Duke. Now, ooh, tough foul there. Applegate is creamed, and he and Carter collide. They both come down to the floor very hard.
I don't know if they got him up too soon. It looked like he kind of hit his head.
His teammates helped him. Carter, they're going to make him come off.
I'm telling you what, the Cougars have battled. I mean, they're going to be on the wrong end of the score tonight. But is he calling another technical?
No. It's MTCS ball. I guess they called a jump ball. Okay. Buchanan in the lane. Puts up a one-handed shot there, and it's good.
They missed their last 5. They needed that basket.
73-48. Washington with it to the foul line. Stops, tries to put it up, and there's 1, 2, 3, or 4 Cougars that could get with this tag with this one, but it's going to be Marlo Nichols.
Isn't it amazing how you have just celebrities come by and talk to you during a game?
I know. Basketball is a whole lot different than football, isn't it?
I mean, it's just you just see people and they come up and talk.
Free throw good. 25 for Washington. I guess a guy with 9 state championships is a legend, huh?
I guess we ought to be fortunate he'll even speak to us.
I know.
You know?
I know. 6 state championships at Oakland, 3 in Trousdale County. That's what you really want to talk to him about.
I do.
4:21 to play in this one.
It was a great little town, Hartsville.
And Branch had it, and ball is going to go out of bounds. That's where he was before taking over the reins 10 years ago at Oakland. And in that time at Oakland has won 6 state championships.
It probably could have had 2 more, don't you think? I know that one in Maryville, semifinals.
Right, and then the one against Houston. 3 from the right wing by Mikey Holloway. It wasn't Houston, it was Whitehaven. That was the one that got away,
right.
2018, I think it was. Shot missed by the Cougars, Buchanan. Here's PCA down the floor, and Holloway in the corner, they say he traveled.
They had a lead in that game, in Whitehaven.
Yeah, until late.
Pretty good lead, too.
Uh-huh.
See, here we are talking about his losses when we should be talking about his wins.
Well, they were in all of those losses except one, maybe. The Houston win 2 years ago was, or 3, I guess now. Shot is up and no good by Nichols. Quickly down, and here's the Cougars. Wilson for 3. His first points tonight, Keenan Wilson. Makes it 81-48. Carter tries to go baseline, and a hand check on Applegate. Let's see how many fouls that is on him. That's 4. So his foul was not a personal foul. It was just the technical a few minutes ago. Washington is going out with 26, and his night is probably done. And Coach Lawson's going to call a timeout here. So we'll step aside. 3:09 to play. 81-48 PCA on top. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Middle Tennessee Christian inbounds on their end of the floor here after the timeout. Owens drives, gets it to the right elbow, now back to Briner. Dropped under 3 minutes now. Briner goes right side into the right corner. Owens puts up a J. It's no good. Rebound. Carter won't fall. Got his own rebound, though, offside and put it back in. Elijah Carter working it. 81-50. Bounce pass to Applegate, top of the key. Over to Aponte. Aponte drives in the right corner. Here's another 3 that's on the way. It's no good by Wilson. Offside rebound, Middle Tennessee. Briner brings it to the left block. Now just pulls up, shoots the 3. Swish. Anderson Briner with his first bank 3 tonight, the leading scorer for the Cougars with 15. Left wing Holloway. Now Wilson drives, gets in there, flips it out in the right corner. There's Abe Saucin to Applegate. Left wing, 3, yes, count it. 3 points, they called him Susie, but now they call the technical foul on PCA. It's on the bench, so that's the 3rd technical foul.
Anderson got up and stood up and got excited, and I think that's what that's all about. Kerry just told him Kerry told him go to the end of the bench.
Couple of tosses there for Briner. Well, he didn't have a place to sit, and the official said, "You've got to sit now." So, 1:45 to go. Briner now pulls up from the long range, and they're going to blow the whistle. There's a foul underneath the basket, and it's on Piercy. There's one official that's just a little
grumpy.
Yeah, it's Christmas, man.
And it's 1:38 to go.
Aponte in the backcourt. Marlo Nichols dogging him as he comes down. Bounce pass to Mangus. Up top, Aponte for three. Rim no good. Applegate with the rebound, and then Aponte drives to put it in. After every basket, it's going to be a foul called because the whistle blows, but no foul. We're going to keep the clock running to let some subs into the game. 86-54. And Owens drives, has the ball stripped away. Long pass over. Wilson, whistle, travel is the call. Angus is back in the game. I'm trying to see if there's somebody I have not said in the game. There's Knox Lillis, sophomore for PCA. Here's a shot put up, no good. Tip up by Buchanan, won't fall. This has gotten very sloppy. Aponte trapped in the corner, and they knocked the ball out of bounds off of MTCS. Aponte was down there all by himself, and there's nobody to help. So Applegate back in, and coming out. I'm sorry, that's the wrong side. White coming in for Elijah Carter, who's going to end the night with 13. Ponte with it to Wilson, 43 seconds. They work it into the deep right corner. Here's the drive, and Lillis has it blocked, but then MTCS loses the ball. Ponte runs down the loose ball, passes over. Now here's a three attempt, off of the rim, no good by Mangus. Rebound with 23 seconds, Middle Tennessee. Briner, bounce pass down low, good by Owens. And now a whistle with 11.6 on the Cougars, Buchanan. That's fourth, his fourth. Marlo Nichols is coming out. TCS only, never mind. And the horn went off, and the clock didn't start. So, did they call a foul?
They did, and the clock didn't start.
Well, it was because MTCS had 5 fouls. They should have shot free throws instead. That's the reason for the horn, and the reason the clock didn't start. Sosi misses the first. He's going to have another one. Hits that one. 4 points for Abe. 87-54. Owens drives, puts it up for the left block, and he's got 10 points. And PCA won't even inbound it. There we go. And that's your final horn here in this one tonight. 87-56 the final score. 87-56 as PCA continues their streak of wins here over Middle Tennessee Christian in boys. Coming up, it's your Prentice Alta Heating and Air postgame show. That's next as we continue State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS. And
what's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big GTV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big GTV, where radio comes to life.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris, County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup and Air post-game show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Ream Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
News here: the MTCS girls get a victory over PCA and then fall in the boys contest. Final in the girls was 60-52 MTCS. Boys PCA 87, MTCS 58, and we are here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show to wrap up the boys game and tell you about our SRM Concrete Solid Performer. And tonight, boy, this is tough, but for PCA, I'm going to go with Chris Washington. He ended the game with 26 points, and he really dominated the game tonight. And when they put a double team on him, others came in to help, and especially, Duke and Nick Anderson, Applegate as well.
Just too many good scores for PCA, and they know what to do around the basket. And you could tell they played a long time together because they almost could think what they're going to do before they even did it.
3 in double figures tonight. I mean, and I'm talking about 18, 14, and 26. For Middle Tennessee Christian School, I'm going to go with Anderson Briner. Johnny ended the game with 17 points. He scored in just about every quarter tonight, but that kid really got his team where they needed to be and got the ball down the floor and did a lot of good things, I thought. Elijah Carter, of course, played very well, but I'm going to go with Anderson Briner, I think, for the MTCS Cougars. So that is your SRM Concrete Solid Performers. SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete. Keys to the game tonight. What are your thoughts on this one, John?
Well, I thought the rebounding advantage was 28-19, but it was more dominant than that, really. I mean, there were times MTCS only got one shot. They really had to work hard. Defensively, PCA had them bottled up, and they really had to work hard for baskets. And I think they kind of ran out of gas a little bit at one part of that first half, and they kind of increased the lead a little bit. So I just think, and we had too many turnovers. You know, MTCS had too many turnovers, 14, PCA 6. You got to hand them credit. PCA played really well. I thought particularly certain quarters, first quarter and the fourth quarter, and Anderson killed MTCS off the bench too.
Well, there are your.
They're a good basketball team now.
They are,
and so are the girls. So is MTCS, and I think MTCS boys have proven that Chris Lawson's is going the right way with them, because they looked much better than they have in the last couple of years.
Well, we have not seen everybody play, so take this with a grain of salt, but we've seen quite a bit of basketball and kind of know a little bit about what's out there, and I'm not so sure if maybe the two best girls teams, or at least
I'd like to find somebody better.
Top five are here
yeah.
at these two schools, and of course PCA boys, and I think MTCS boys would be very competitive. You got to throw Eagleville boys in there, of course, as well, and Blackman. But
I would love to get a score from Pickett County. You don't have one, do you?
I have not seen one, no. But we'll have all of the scores tomorrow morning, and later on this evening, if you want to keep a check at WGNSradio.com/scoreboard on those.
I'll definitely be checking.
Well, that is one that we're very, very, very interested in. I do have a halftime score, and Pickett County led 35-24 at halftime in the boys' game. So we'll see what happens in the second half there. Don't forget our friends at Craig's Tax Service. They're just up the road from where we are, as a matter of fact. Tax laws can be confusing, so make sure you get help with taxes. And we're in December and end of the year and giving and all that kind of thing. If you need some help with that, they specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. 615-890-2233. If you missed part of the game, be sure to check WGNSSports.com and tap on that Sir Pizza podcast button. You can download or listen back or even watch our games tonight from Middle Tennessee Christian School. And don't forget, you can order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. Carry out or delivery. They're on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. Time for the final stats here in this one, and let me do the scoring real quick, and then I'll search for scores or updates while John gives you the team stats. This all brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. For Middle Tennessee Christian, 17 points for Anderson Briner tonight, 13 for Elijah Carter, 7 points for Kyron Glover, 8 points for Marlo Nichols, 10 for Noah Owens, and 4 points for Isaiah Buchanan.
You know what was interesting about Briner's points too, Brian? He didn't really shoot a whole lot.
No, he didn't.
I mean, he really didn't. He's kind of the point guard, so he didn't get a lot of looks.
But he didn't. I didn't see him take a bad shot.
No, that's true.
You know. For PCA tonight, we told you about Anderson, or rather, Chris Washington's 26. Make that 9 points for Peyton Applegate, 18 for Nick Anderson, 9 for Mikey Holloway, 14 for TJ Duke, 3 points for Wilson, 2 points for Aiden Aponte, and Abe Sousey with 4. So that is all of the 87 points scored by the PCA Lions. And John's got to look at our team stats here real quick.
All right, PCA out-rebounded MTCS 28-19. PCA 34 of 65 from the field for 52%. They had 7 first bank threes. 19 of 46 for Middle Tennessee Christian, 41%, 5 threes. And 11 free throws, 8 out of 11, 73% for PCA. MTCS struggled a bit, 10 of 17 for 59%. They had 14 turnovers to PCA 6. They led, PCA led all the way 24-14, 41-26, and the final score 87-58.
Well, John, girls basketball coaches show in the morning. MTCS Cougar Corner will be on at 11:15, and I guess that's when I'll see you next.
Yeah, and I get the good fortune of seeing you Sunday at the Christmas parade.
That's right. We've got big GTV coverage of that, so looking forward to all of that. All right, here are the scores that we know about on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard from tonight. PCA boys 87, MTCS 58. Don't have any other boys finals, but we do have a few girls. 60-52, MTCS a winner. It was Green Hill defeating Oakland 56-32. Pickett County 70, Eagleville 45. So those are the scores we had from tonight. Our thanks back at the station to Jackson Smith. Our on-site producer here for the Big G TV is Micah Robeson. For John Dinkins, I'm Brian Barrett, and our thanks to Middle Tennessee Christian School for the hospitality tonight. Certainly a great night for high school hoops. See you in the morning on the Coaches Show and the next time we meet at the game.
Thanks for joining us for